It is. Awesome. Yeah, welcome back everyone to another evening of Path of Exile. As you can see, I'm back on my Chieftain. Want to take a little bit of a break from the tower after like 100 maps in there, not finding the hideout. Would be nice to do something different. So I am going to run some Blights. There's a Blight farming strategy that I saw the other day and I was like eager to try it out, but I wanted to get the Hierophant to a good state. And yeah, today is an evening for some Blight. I have 5 maps here to try it out. 5 beach maps. It's pretty much just throwing alchemy orbs on there, making sure that there's like no modifiers that block my build. And I rolled it for at least 60% quantity on the base. So they all have like over 80% quality now, quantity. Yeah, and then in terms of scarabs, this is kind of interesting. We're gonna run a Scarab of Blightheart again, so that we get just one chest in the middle. We actually don't really care about the chest itself, but just the increased amount of monsters we get through this Scarab, so that should be pretty nice. And then we are going to use the Blight Scarab of Blooming. And at its face, it doesn't seem like that great, or like we care about any of this. Like the conversion to Blight Ravage maps is nice, but not really what we're after. The increased life of Blight bosses can be kind of tricky for some builds, I guess. But the really interesting thing is that people have figured out that this Scarab is not only adding 3 additional unique bosses, but with each unique boss, there's apparently like another wave of monsters in there. So like more normal monsters, more magic and more rare monsters that you get through that. So that's kind of nice. Then we also have the Blight Scarab of Invigoration, which basically lets us build a bunch of empower towers. All of these empowering towers are gonna increase the difficulty of monsters, but also should increase the rewards of monsters. So hopefully that works out. And yeah, that is also another reason why we go with an open layout like Beach, so that we can hopefully get a bigger network of lanes with more tower positions, so that we can build more towers. And then in case our monsters are not strong enough, we're gonna throw in a Scarab of Wisps to give them a chance to be empowered by, well, Wisps. And finally there is the Horn Scarab of Bloodlines for 150% increased magic monsters. Yeah. So overall, not all the cheapest scarabs. I think the Blooming was like 45C when I checked earlier today. The Invigoration, it's like 90. Yeah, like 60, 70, 80. There's not a whole lot on the market since they're kinda rare. Looks like 2 divine, something like that. So not the cheapest setup. And the Bloodlines is also about 50, 40, 50, something like that. So roundabout a divine per map that is invested here. Maybe a little more or a little less, depending on what the market is currently doing. And then we're gonna use Blight on the map device. That is interesting. I moved, like I have set up tabs for tracking. Not for being super scientific, just out of curiosity, and it's a little easier to keep that separate. But essentially with the affinity of currency, the map device is not finding all of these chaos orbs, which is kind of interesting. So I need to throw in like 15 here. And there. I have one for the just currency to track, another tab for fragments, so I can throw all these scarabs in here, and then hopefully one quad tab is going to be enough. We'll see. I have a few more just empty tabs here that I can use as well. Oh yeah, let's get started. Light here. Oh yeah, and the atlas that I am using basically has most of the blight nodes. The ones that I'm skipping are over here, the additional reward chest. Doesn't really help us if we are forcing it to a single chest. I also skip the blight boss nodes here. Since, yeah, I'm kind of more interested in just getting more monsters, not necessarily blight bosses in this case. You could probably play around with that and see if that improves things or not. But blight bosses can also be really tough in general to beat if there's like a lot of them. Otherwise, map modifier nodes, scarab nodes. I went for blue altars. But you can also go for red altars. It's a little bit closer here, I guess. And then some tier 17 nodes, and of course the light nodes here for more monsters and cheaper towers. Alright. Hey, Paunch Buddy, good to see you. The difference between blue and red altars. Okay. So, essentially with... oh god. That expansion was quite a while ago, but they added the Infinite Hunger and the Searing Exarch as big Atlas bosses. They're basically the red one here and the blue one here. Oh, not Infinite Hunger, Eater of Worlds. My bad. And yeah, you can basically collect map completions for each of the bosses, and then when you have 28, you can fight the boss again. And they both have like different altars spawning with different modifiers, different rewards. And I just kind of prefer the blue ones a little bit more. That's about it. And yeah, let's get it started here. Let's see what we can do. Yes, blue is the Eater of Worlds. What you got? Alright, there's one of these altars that are spawned. And this one, for example, has like modifiers for the player. So you basically get like a penalty on you that like more damage is taken, less resistance. But you also get a reward, in this case, increased quantity of items. And then you always get a second option. In this case, it's like Eldritch Minions. So that the Eldritch Minions that spawn in a second, they will get a little bit more challenging, but they would in turn have an increased chance to drop an Orb of Alteration in this case. But I'm gonna go with the player modifier here. Increase quantity. system. Alright, time for the Blight. Let's see how this will turn out. This is, I don't want to say worst case scenario, but that is kind of okay. Kind of annoying that it is spawning like so many different directions. Oh yeah, graphics issues. What? Okay. Graphics is challenging. It is noticeable that they get stronger. I was just about to say I could have gone a little bit higher with the empowering towers in terms of just my choices. I heard a tink. I think it was this talisman actually. Okay. That is already kind of, I don't want to say exceeding my expectations, but I wasn't really sure what to expect. Just want to get the towers here before my light reach buff runs out. Jesus. And we got essences. I don't even know where to start here. Yeah. Already full. There's also a T17 map. Oh. Oh god. I pressed Alt. Game, please don't die. I never had that happen, okay. Fuck. I have to... Okay. It loaded in the end, but I lost connection. Okay, everything is safe. Yeah, PSA, don't press Alt in there. Looks like 20-30 C. No, hold on. Friendly reminder to myself, don't press Alt. You even get like tiny legs when you come here. That is crazy. I would say this is a great strategy if you need wisdom scrolls. Check that. Yeah, I probably could bring like all the scrolls and also add that up, but ah well. I think that's okay if I don't. Anything I missed? Yo, Defender, how's it going? Thank you for the lurk, and you are now in my... You're now my top 1 fan in chat. Okay, this one is not worth a whole lot. It is absolutely bottom tier. I would say it's a little... I was a little surprised to learn that the feature, the top chat feature there, or top fan feature, it's actually resetting after every stream. Just minion damage. Gotta chat a bit more to have a head start. Don't worry about it, there's not much competition usually. Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that they added a feature like the top fan ranking based on like your chat activity and super chats and whatnot. It is getting closer to Twitch's channel point system. So who knows, maybe if this feature is slightly successful, maybe they add something like actions you can do with your earned channel points.
Well, what's it going to best me or serve me? You're lucky I was going easy.
God's basic currency. Sure. I like Twitch also has this nice feature of predictions. You can like gamble your channel points in that prediction. That's always kind of fun. There's like one streamer and he has like the PoE hideout where you can do kind of basically horse racing, horse races. And then he sometimes does a little bit of a prediction of like which horse is winning. And I always kind of wait until kind of like the end or almost the end of the prediction phase and then see like, okay, which of the option has like the least amount of points applied for it, because if I then just put a little amount of points in there, I can potentially get a much bigger multiplier if I should win. I don't know if that says anything about me, but I think it's funny. Alright, we got single direction here, that is awesome. Not right now. What I wanted yet. I'm susceptible to gambling? Maybe. Okay. I guess PoE was not a good influence in that regard. Yeah, this graphics are intense. box stream. Thing is, like with Path of Exile, you don't even need a dedicated loot box stream. There's so many gambling options in this game. Like, you can buy 1,000 like stacked decks and hope that there's like a super valuable card in there. All with like in-game currency. You could buy valuable divination cards and use like harvest crafting to have a chance of doubling that thing. So there's loads of options. You can buy like Baldur's puzzle boxes or Voidborn reliquary keys and hope that there's like a valuable item in there and open a bunch of those. So yeah, plenty of options. The thing with like these gambling things in PoE is all of the base items you need for that are essentially already priced in a way, like the economy priced it in a way that in the long run you cannot lose. Like if you're if the amount you're investing in terms of like in-game currency is big enough, then there's like no way for you to lose. Otherwise, so let's say after like thousands of like open stack decks you're not getting anything valuable, then it's likely that these stacked decks would be priced too high, and then the market would regulate and lower the prices. Okay, I think I don't know if I had more or less towers in here. Empower towers. How's Chieftain nowadays? That's fine. It's not gonna be your bossing build that kills like uber bosses within seconds, but it's great for mapping, and if you put enough currency in it, you also have pretty decent single target damage. Like in terms of Void Stones, I gotta carry for Maven because I just don't really like that fight, but Uber Elder I did on my own. I also did the other two, the Ida and the Exarch Voidstone, just on my own. I got Zeros down, I got Ida and Exarch again for like the challenge here. Yeah, you can do plenty if you want to. Things just might take a little longer than compared to the meta build that is designed for just bossing and glass cannon. I mean, you can just walk through maps, things around just die. That's all I want. Beautiful build. Oh yeah, the cast when stunned version, that can work. But it still kind of relies on a little bit of luck that you get a an explosion from your ascendancy that hits just right with the ignite. And then it's really just melting through the bosses if you get that.
Hurry up and decide. Best of me or smack the whip. You're lucky I was going.
What I should input? Can I disable alt? Okay, that also has like advanced item description, so it's not just for items on the ground. Anyway, that's fine. Current state between PoE1 and P2. I mean, they're both good games in their own way. Very different. I personally prefer PoE1. Lots of fire mutes, that's a bit of a bummer. And they want to be back at a 4-month league cycle. So basically release a PoE1 expansion, then 2 months later release a PoE2 expansion, 2 months later go back to PoE1, and so on and so forth. That is at least the plan and the idea. We'll see if they can actually stick to it. I really wish they would have taken a little bit more time with developing this expansion, because there is... I don't know, you can see the graphics issues for yourself. That hasn't happened before. I don't know why it is so bad, this league, with the flickering. Satisfactory, just ate your whole life. I can see that. It is a game where you can spend lots of time and building and detailing. I guess that's decent. I need to be more aggressive with the empowering towers, maybe. bosses. Scouring, was there anything else? Not sure if I have the tincture yet. Well, best of luck. Yeah, thanks. Drop a damn mirror. That would be nice. Actually, got it already. Okay, never mind. A little disappointed that I haven't dropped the Divine yet. Increase rowdy. Increase rowdy. And for the hair we get some. Got more towers? I do. Like the Chieftain Ascendancy is helping out a lot here with the explosions. Containment Scarab. That's nice. And we get essences again. Let's fly here. See a map. Good wand, I was about to ask, and then my inventory is full. Back in the currency tab here. There's definitely a good amount of uniques dropping as well. Chances are you get something good eventually. This wand, actually like 40-50 C, more like 30. Alright, bunch of gems at level 20. Not gonna worry about that right now. Or maybe I should. Yeah, no, let's do it after the map. star formation, my favorite. Ooh. I don't see it. Oh God. Yeah, I'm missing a chill tower here. That's what's kind of kicking my butt. Jesus. Missed the tower there. This one might take a minute. It is a big loot explosion, that's for sure. No tings this time around.
This one, pick it up.
Alright, we got an oil chest. Let's see. Silver and opalescent. Nice. I'll take that. think I had like a T17 map every single time. That isn't too bad. Some fusings here. Let's just check the uniques if there's like anything interesting that I don't have. Alright. That concludes the test of 5. I think we're gonna expand the test to 10. I have the time, so Scarab, I want 5 of these. 5 of these. 5 of these. Bloodlines I need to buy. E20. I'm just gonna do this. Cool. And then map, beach. One. I need another 15 chaos for putting light on the map device. That goes in here as well. Light selected. And beach, blind. Yeah, here we go. Let's do another 5. Grand Acres, sure. sure. And what is that cooldown modifier? I'm kind of curious. 70% less cooldown recovery rate. Yeah, that is very noticeable. Let's do one here. I'll put one fire tower for good measure. Don't know if it's actually gonna do anything really. Tower slots are built, mostly empowering towers. Well, after this Blight is over, we will check them for trinkets. Just gonna let this one pass. There's a lot of bosses. Split, 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 so many splits. Okay, we got oils, that's nice. Well, it happened. Blight Ravage maps. Just a few. Yeah, that is pretty neat. Oh, I hate it when the
This
loot
one,
label
pick it up.
kinda gets stuck and my inventory is also full. It's like half an inventory worth of Blight Ravage maps. Alright, there's a lightning coil. Is lightning coil still worth anything? Lightning coil 1C. Maybe 5. I'm gonna just leave that there then. Can I please just leave? Thank you. Yeah, really. That ain't much. See what you got. That's a long lane. Oh, yes, I have another one here. Let's go. Probably should have skipped the fire tower and did another empowering instead. I don't see anything go through. That's kind of interesting. That thing is gonna split in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Will you please take damage and die? Thank you. On splitting.
That's good, right?
Sounds good. Jesus.
That's good, right?
Nope, that one isn't good. That one is not. Damn it. Pick it up again.
That's good, right?
Maybe I need to change the card at some point. Hey, there's a Tabula Rasa. That's cool. I mean, I don't need another one. But yeah, you definitely get your dude here. Then there is something, yeah, makings, bottle up. You know what?
I cannot carry this.
I have a lot of these chaotic cards. Scrying definitely had there. 1C. I see lots of towers, that is awesome. This is a good amount of monsters. Just keep on coming. No tink.
This one, pick it up.
Another one. Harbinger. need to come back for new items. That tree. You know what? I'm gonna pick that up. I don't think I have one yet.
Well, what's it going to be?
Scarab of Blooming. Sustain.
Yourself, Scarab. Eye on your feet. You're lucky I was known.
On the altars, but that's okay. Oh, we have a star formation. That is not ideal. Especially since there's like how many tower positions, and there's like some base immunes. This is not a good one. This one I might even fail. Also, only one empowering tower means there's like basically not really any scaling. Kind of fun though how they come out in like waves from the different sides. And kind of just go back and forth. Well, still decent amount of drops, I would say. And then we get oils. Yes, silver oil. Can't complain about that. And one more. Fireworks at this time of the year.
Hurry up and decide how we have to do.
Sheesh, what was that? Yeah, this is a no. Increased mana regen, 169 max life, which is nice, but then reduce cast speed, fire damage against you, you lose life per second. What even is this? Only 4 lanes. Well, hopefully we get a bunch more towers. Otherwise I'm gonna be quite disappointed. It's like one tower. Well, this is less lanes than the previous map, like 1 lane less. But I get a whole lot more towers. That's kind of neat. Distracted. Tink. Damn. But an open abomination map. And we got another oil chest here. It's another silver oil. Reopen. Golden oil. Nice. Abominations currently go for 35, 40. Chaos of Peace. Alright, that has been 10 beach maps. This Blight farming. Let me get all the chaotic cards here, transfer those into chaos. Alright, and then golden oil, and somewhere should be silver oils. Alright. Alright. So, for everyone who just skipped ahead to this point, 10 beach maps are done with the setup of the Blightheart Scarab, the Blight Scarab of Blooming, and the Blight Scarab of Invigoration, as well as Bloodlines and Wisps. And this is the currency result. I don't think I got necessarily 10 divines worth of stuff. I mean, it's a lot of bubblegum, and it's probably worth a few divines after everything's like settled and sold. There's a decent amount of scarabs, got like 1 containment, which is kind of nice. And all of this, I got kind of lucky with the Blight chest itself and got like 4? Was it 4? Yeah, 4 times out of the 10 maps I got the oil reward, which is very lucky. Sometimes you run like 10-20 maps that you don't get one. And out of that I got 1 golden, 3 silver oil, 7 opalescent. And then I also got a lot of Blight Ravage maps. The conversion did pretty well there. I don't know what is this? Is this like 24? It's close to 24. That is 25, 26. 26 Blight Ravage maps, so that's pretty neat. Also got a bunch of essences and a lot of other maps. If I just look for maps, that is a lot in here. I'm not gonna count them all. And abomination maps, so T17s, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So almost 1 per map, which is kind of neat. So there's some profit in there. Maybe if I'm able to sell all of the Blight Ravage maps and all the other maps, then maybe it's like break even. But I might just have been a little bit unlucky. Didn't get a single raw divine from the loot explosions, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping to see a few. But maybe also just get fooled by all the highlight clip channel videos that you see on YouTube. But it's still fun. It's still a fun way to farm Blight. Always kind of nice to try something new there. And yeah, what maps did I actually have? All my favorites. I have Tower and Toxic Sewer. So not Beach for like sustain, since I had a ton of beach maps still lying around. But if I'm just checking here, Tower, there's a lot there. And then Toxic Sewer is also a lot. So I think if you put in the map that you're running, then you can easily sustain the maps, which is kind of neat. And yeah, you also get a ton of unique, so if you do this farming a lot of times, then you will definitely get something good eventually. But yeah. Again, 10 is a very small sample size, so I don't know. Maybe I just got unlucky. Maybe it's the fact that it's only like T16 maps, not corrupted 8 modded. So I think if you do like 8 mod maps, the results should be better. If you do T16.5s, you can roll for more scarabs, more currency. That should help. So yeah, there's probably lots of headroom with this farming. But it was definitely fun to try out and see much bigger Blight explosions that I'm used to in mapping. And yeah, I hope to do that again. And now for the rest of the stream, what do I want to do? Probably sorting a little bit here. Like, take all the affinities back out. And then everywhere. I think just doing like map farming experiments in small sample sizes is also valuable in some way, because there might be people out there who cannot just run 20 maps, 40 maps at a time and do it in like smaller increments. So if like, I don't know, if I only had like 2 hours per evening and this farming very casually took me now like 90 minutes ish, then yeah, you don't have time for a lot, and then your personal sample size will always be kind of small. So I think there's also value to having smaller tests. But then again, what, for example, Empyrean is doing with the base or Cringe series, where he runs like 50 maps at a time, I think that has value as well, just to give you a broader overview of like what's good and what is not good at the moment. That is a lot more scarabs than I thought it was. Div card, 9 hoarders, that's kind of neat. Yeah, like 1 T17 per map, I think that's pretty neat. Nice to have. Get some T16 5s. Like more maps than I could ever need for the collection. Is one of the downsides of collecting things, so you can have like a conclusion and summary after the quote-unquote experiment or thing you try out. Alright, let's have a look again at this wand. At 30 chaos if it sells. And this amulet. Let's do 35. Turn off D&D. This is kind of nice to see. Let's see, are golden oils already trading for divine? They are more than a divine. Holy. This way. Oh yeah. I think I can do 280. More than a divine for golden oils. That's, I don't know when the last time is that I've seen that. That is crazy. Let's see. 95s are selling, so I'm gonna go 270 to 85. Even these are like... Okay, maybe the 10 maps were profitable. That is a lot more than I thought. I have one discernment. No, not discernment. What's it called again? Containment. Going for like 265. That's a lot of chaos. Like that's like what, 4 chaos? 4 divines? Whoop. Yeah, and I have like enough Blight Ravage map for quite some time. If I choose to run them, put these on the market for like 40C a piece. And then on maps here, I have like 60 toxic sewers. How's my tower supply? Tower supply is kind of meh. But I will get the... Isn't the Fire Cathedral somewhere here? It was right here. The Fire Cathedral. Instead of Toxic Sewers. Then I think I'm gonna work a little bit on challenges. So what What do I still need? I think I have a T16 or memory thingy.
Can I help?
Add us a few maps. Make it rare. Reflect Fizz, so no shield charging, ideally. Goal for me here really is just getting through them. Yep, that one is on me. I was saying no shield charging. What am I doing? Shield charging. Let me just take that off. Nice.
That's good, right?
Bestiary Scarabs duplicated. Moderation. Neat. More currency found in area. I think that is what I want in future maps. That sounds pretty good. I am out of portal scrolls.
Can I help?
Bunch of curses, drowning orbs, annoying. It's okay.
It is ready.
But yeah, I'm essentially working on the recollections realized and also the Eldritch expedition. Shooter's Orb, div cut duplicated. Okay, I can tank it apparently. Shouldn't, but I can. What? Where did that come from? Increased chance. X to be magic. Yeah. Oh, not here.
Greetings. Good day.
Canyon. Reduced chance to block sounds kind of bad. Fracture on death. Flipped with that.
As expected.
I'm gonna skip mercenary here. Already dead, and there's a puzzle box. Nice. And yeah, I guess I take the abyss. Alright, what's in the box? Deviant's Dirge. No clue what that item is, and apparently it's not worth a whole lot, so there's that. Just out of curiosity, what is the price for a puzzle box? Like 2/3 of a divine, half a divine, some of that neighborhood. And I had like 56, so basically 28 divines worth of puzzle boxes that turn out to be worthless. That's awesome. Impale on hit. When a 5th impale is inflicted on a player, impales are removed to reflect their physical damage multiplied by their remaining hits to the player and their allies within 1.8 meters. How bad can it be? boss drops additional currency items. Sure. At 46 out of 50, 29 altars. So I'm gonna need at least one more. The memory thread in general. Crit. Daily pen. Throw one fewer trap, that's kinda BS. Oh god, not these.
Don't stand a chance.
Behold, purity.
Yeah, that is a lot of energy shield. Why am I even moving?
Belief and conviction shall free your mind. Open now. You deny a god.
But I'm 0 out of 4 when it comes to the courtyard. That is a little bit annoying.
What's on your mind?
This. So that is 500 chaos. 2.6. Yeah. I guess I traded chaos. How? Wait, I have 3.8 million gold. Did I get like almost a million gold in the 10 Blight beach maps? That's kind of crazy. Alright, so I guess I could try and work on the summons here. On the invitations. It's gonna be infinite hunger maps, which is not necessarily the greatest to do. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see how we're doing there. Lots of energy shield. It's not too terrible. Oh god, really? Did this really just happen? Is that Eternal Struggle? I think so. I mean, it's not necessarily the best rolls, but it is what it is. This attack I hate. Yeah, that's better. Just stand there. Spit at me, that's fine. I can take that. Run in that again. Alright, that is 2 and I got 10. Oh my god, that challenge is gonna take a while. Man, waiting for this puddle is kinda annoying. Right, I need to wait here. No loot. Okay. Come on. No! Don't. I did not want to go down. Oh, I can actually spawn my portal here. That is so much easier. It's like, you like get close or not, it's annoying. This boss is just annoying, that's all. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want that belt. Actually, I don't want that belt, but I wanted the orb.
You must win this one for me, my champion.
Just come out. It really is not an enjoyable boss fight at all. Oh god. Okay, how much further do I need to go? I don't see it. Now it's going that way. "46 stacks, that is..." I mean, I could do the invitations with like any other thing, but just had these lying around.
You must win this one for me, my champion.
Maps. Alright, are you coming over here? There we go. Yeah, that's about right. You have already 35. There's not a whole lot.
You must win this one for me, my champion.
Come to feed me, champion.
Like this one has more life, maybe? Big slam. Come on. Another one of these. This one... I don't know. This one doesn't seem better. Or is it? Minions and lightning pen. Oh, this could be a 2 divine. Just say 3. Oh, this is like 40C. Or maybe just 2. 60. Alright, 10 infinite hunger invitations, 44 in progress. Ugh. Not that great. Alright. Of remembrance. You shitting me? That thing costs 800 chaos? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Unraveling 350? How's this just a currency sink? Damn. Alright, I'm definitely gonna do... see, I wanted to say I'm definitely gonna do Orb of Intention. Because it's cheaper. But it's like half the price, the other ones, but I need twice as many. I guess it's gonna be Unraveling and Orbs of Intention. This feels so stupid though. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, that's like 20 divines just to complete that challenge. Almost. I guess I can work on Shaper Guardian, Elder Guardian maps. Yeah, either Shaper or Shaper or Elder, and I need... how many do I need? I need another 26. Well, I have enough. That is what? That is 5, 13, 16. Okay, I don't have quite enough, but that's fine. Just gonna dump them in here real quick so I can roll them more easily. Alright. Let's just kind of sort them here. And then I'm not gonna put anything on the map device. I really just wanna get through it. But obviously you could also be not necessarily smart about it, but like currency efficient and farm something on here. What do I need? Do I need gloves, helmet? And waiting for the portals is kind of the most annoying part here. Oh. Like, I needed gloves. Okay, cool. Now I have a complete influence set. Which means I can identify all that stuff.
High axe and steel. Never fails.
Then go to my merc and put everything
Back to the
on.
grind, I suppose. Back to the grind, I suppose.
We have different weapons. I have a scepter and a shield. That is fractured though. Staff, maybe? Can you use a staff?
I'm not just here to stare
other weapons.
I may do with worse. I may do with worse.
So shields and weapons would be good. Got it. Wild temple maps. Come on out. It's kind of interesting that the same Elder Guardian has like different maps, different environments. Didn't know that. Shields and weapons, please. Funny. Dropping a Conqueror map in an Elder Guardian map.
Doesn't matter, is it? No witnesses. Too slow. Oh, no, we've done. Take it.
chest.
You only get one. My time is precious. Don't wait. Let's not hardly a prize worth fighting over. Take
Stack deck, yay. Nice. It really falls apart. That's pretty cool. Shield. Shield is good. Toxic Sewer. It's kind of fun. You can do a little bit of looting while, you know, that thing is doing its thing. I don't know if I can equip a bow on my mark. Let's find out. I cannot. I'm at 29.
This choice carries weight.
think Shaper Guardians would have been a bit quicker generous since you don't have all this waiting time, but it's still fine. I guess I make it to 40. That's kind of neat. And then I only need 10 more. Wait. Yeah. Synth map. Don't think my mercenary can equip 200 maze. No. What's that synth map? Twisted. Was that the one that I'm missing, actually? It's missing like one memory note twisted. I had a bunch already. Just got in a boss fight. Changing again. Another shield. Actually, let me pick this up just in case. I think it's actually an armor evasion base just like the other one. It should be fine on my mercenary.
But you're going to watch it choose. No god will answer for you. God does not care for you. Take it then. Makes no difference.
Oh god. I completely overlooked that I need at least 80% item quality. I guess with the map mod effect, it's actually not too bad. Should have counted, yeah. Like these are all below, but with the map modifier effect, like the 66 item quantity turns into 108, so I think I'm good. Infamous with a divine, let's go. Finally. It has been ages. Yeah, let's go.
Doing the robbing.
you go. The bow, a maze. I don't think a maze works. No. Was anything? Yeah, these all could be like 10C or something, the bases. But coming for anything in particular? No, not really, other than working on the challenges for this league, and right now I'm working on the complete Shaper, Elder, or Conqueror or Memory Guardian maps with at least 80% item quantity. So that is what I'm doing. And this is also good because I still need an influenced weapon that my mercenary can actually equip. So yeah, running these maps is kind of nice and beneficial to farm influence items without the need of like just going to trade. And then I also get all the fragments that I can sell later. Stop. This one is not gonna work either, because it really has to be a wand. Do Shape and Elder at some point, and Maven witness them, and also the Elders. Layers? Yeah. Those I also need to do in Maven witness.
Let me guess. I still abide by the trial. If you mean to die, die quickly. A swift end. Have it then.
me in. I don't like these fireballs. They look like they're gonna harass me at some point. Yeah, dagger could work, I think. No, dagger does not work. A little annoying, like this map you kind of have full clear to actually get to all these switches.
Die quickly.
Six. There we go. That is a... That is a wand. That works. Okay. Nice. Which means... Now for real this time. I can grab all the gear. Give me... Shield. Boots, helmet, rings, amulet. Body and belt is still missing. Guess we do these.
Not just here to stare, I've made do with worse.
Pair of boots, a belt. I need a pair of gloves. Missed that.
Well, what will it... I've made do with worse.
Boom, challenge complete.
Back to the grind, I suppose.
Get that chest back.
I've made do with worse.
Gloves, and then where did the belt go? I think I had this belt on the mark.
Go on, out with it.
Stats. Yeah, I think that one. That was the one. Okay, and now I can also sell a full set of an influence gear. Hold on, why is that not exotic charts? Vendor. Exotic chart. Ah, it needs to be the same influence. Okay. I have an Elder helmet. Elder weapon. Do I have an Elder body? No, but I have an Elder amulet. Okay, so I need to do some more collecting. Like belt, body, ring. I mean, too bad that was like a body armor that I haven't picked up earlier. Let me actually check here. If I missed anything. Missed anything? It's a weapon. Good on weapon. And the recipe influenced item. And take this one. Blue. And these are all like maxed out. Yep. I have a Shaper amulet. Actually, hold on. I have Elder weapon, Elder amulet, Elder helm, Elder boots, Elder shield. I can re-roll the influence on these things if I needed to. I can also farm a little bit more. on, phase. Shield, weapon. Infamous, and you have 5 chaos. Again, it's of sorrow. Okay, I guess I don't get any influence items. Thanks. Well, listing all those small gems is also worth it, apparently. My judgment is your loot is not great. But take it anyway. Neat. Axe. I actually search for like Elder. I can. We have like full shaper thing? No. Ah well, that's okay. I will need one shaper, one elder. And the rest can be sold. Look at that, that is quite a few. And like 30 chaos each, at least. Let's do 32 here, which means this is like 160. These are even more. Let's do 35, which brings this to 105. These 464, 128. A little bit of extra side income. Nice. Well, yeah, making some progress here. For the Palace Produce, there's like Exalted Shards, which is a full set of influenced gear. But it needs to be from the same influence. I don't know how expensive rerolling the influence is. 1,000. That's quite a bit. I was wondering if I should do that, but there's a lot of different influences, and 1,000 life force. It's like 4 chaos. Oh, never mind. 40 chaos. That doesn't seem quite worth it. Let's look in this deck. We get Scarred Meadow. Anything cool I have selected here? Catalyst, there's Hoarder cards. Neat. Alright, that's all pretty nice. I think I would call it a night here, since Tuesdays is kind of the day where I need to get up earlier. So I'm already way past my bedtime, so to speak. And yeah, I don't know when the next stream is and what I'm gonna do. Probably, I don't know, maybe try more of that blight farming from earlier. It is fun. And then maybe with a bigger badge I can see if it's actually profitable or not. And yeah, also need to work on challenges, of course, all that good stuff. But for now, I will send you guys on Twitch over to Travik. He is back from vacation. He was gone for like a week, I think. And yeah, go say hi. I hope I see you guys in the next stream. Until then, have a good night. Take care. Bye.